Good evening. In Invictus, we wanted to make your choice of Genos interesting, but not restrictive. So for example, playing an elf doesn't mean you have to play a rogue, or doesn't mean you have to play a wizard. Same thing with a gnome. Playing a gnome doesn't mean you have to play an intelligence-based class. We didn't want to do the bioessentialism that many other games had done. What we wanted to do instead was to make each Genos feel special, each Genos feel unique, and have abilities that others didn't have, but they weren't class defining. So for example, we gave elves something called spirit sight. And what spirit sight lets the elf do is look into the spirit realm about 10 feet. And this would let them see the flow of essence around an object or a place or a person and be able to learn things about them that other classes wouldn't be able to see. So for example, in our setting, earth essence falls to the ground, air essence rises up in a very Greek fundamental sort of way. And they can be used to seeing the flow of magical essence and notice when something is wrong. So they might be looking around a wall or a door and go, wait a minute, the essence here is flowing in a way that isn't expected. So there could be a magic trap, there could be a magic lock, something like this. Similarly, they could look at a person and see the flow of life essence around them and get a sense as to how that person may be injured and what kind of healing they might require. They might also be able to tell that someone had been poisoned or someone had some other malady. This is an interesting choice, but it doesn't tell you what class you have to play. However, spirit sight comes at a cost. You have to spend a turn getting your eyes adjusted and so you can see into the spirit realm. And while you do, you don't see into our realm. So someone really attuned to spirit sight might be able to fight this way by seeing life essences and sort of guessing who they're looking at, but it would be pretty challenging. So there's a cost. You get this extra sense, but you lose your normal sighted sense. And it makes an interesting choice. It's not dark vision, it's not night vision, it's spirit sight, which is something unique. We didn't want to forget humans. Many settings just kind of give humans a couple extra stats and say, good luck. We wanted humans to be interesting. And we also wanted the human abilities, the human Genos abilities, to influence the world. So one of the classical fantasy tropes is that humans kind of annoy other Genos. They show up and they cause all kinds of headaches because they don't seem to know any better. So one of the things that we gave humans was an ability called Ardent. And that allows them to once per day get a bonus die when they're doing something that they have no business of being good at doing. And so this is the idea of like the human walks in to try something that should be hard and the dwarf says that shouldn't work. And the human tries it and it works anyways. And it makes it interesting. If you like these ideas and you want to hear more, like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, all those things. Check your subscription stat. Goodbye for now.